Today doesn't really feel like a Monday, but it does, but it doesn't. And I don't know if it's because of the snow that it just seems weird. I don't know. Maybe I went through an awakening or something and the days just seem weird to me. But happy Monday. Happy Monday, my loves. So let's see. Oh, some of you for general message. Oh wait, I have so much to announce. I hope I will see you all, or some of you, at my last workshop for 2025. Manifesting, healing, releasing, and I'm doing a live reading on Zoom December 30th. I hope to see you all there. It's going to be amazing. So, let's see. Who's excited about 2026? Let me tell you. I really feel like 2026 is going to be so amazing. I feel it in my bones. I feel like my clients are going to be coming to me and telling me so much good news. And guess what? A lot of my clients have already. Like the end of the year, a lot of my clients have been reaching out to me with good news, and I'm like positivity, and I'm just so excited for them. If you guys are here on this live, I'm excited for you. I just feel like it's going to be like how they say today was a good day. But like it's going to be an amazing year for so many people. I just feel it in my bones, yeah. So, let me see. That's so funny. Let's see what's you say trying to be. Oh, I think the last day to get tickets will be December 30th because it's on Eventbrite. So, if you guys look on my post, you will see the link for it. Or if you look in the Zodiac sign readings, you'll see the link for it. But yeah, I think the last day to purchase tickets will be December 30th. So that's a Tuesday, and it's gonna be at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. So, baby, you can just be in your room, you know, be in your living room, be in your office or someplace in your house, and you can just tune in, get your wine, your water, your tea, and we gonna have a good old time. Yes, come. I'll be so excited to meet you. So let's see what's happening for you all this week. Some of you I see crying. So for this week for general message, some of you I see crying. Like, some of you could have lost loved ones, and the holidays is really emotional for you, you know. Some of you too, I have a vision of you actually going to a burial site of someone that passed over. So some of you could be grieving the loss of a loved one that you wish they had more time with you. All right. Others of you, someone is going to be longing for you, and whoever this person is, it's like flirtatious. So this could be a boo thing, this could be a love interest, or if you're in a connection already, like they're going to be longing for you, thinking about you. And like I said, like flirt texting. Another thing too, if this is someone new that you meet, they're catching feelings for you already, and they're trying their best to like hold back or not show you that emotional side so fast. But if this person can tell you something like, yo, I am really digging you, like this person is digging you, they feel like it takes such a long time for them to get to know people, but with you it's almost like they felt this instant connection, you know. And they're excited. Like I see, like once they get off the phone with you, they're just like you bring this person so much joy. Some of you too are very, very silly. Some of you, I don't care how old you are, you have like this charming, young spirited, silly side, and you actually make this person laugh. Like, you make them happy. Speaking to you makes them happy. Seeing you, oh Lord, when they see you, it's a little bit different. They can be shy of seeing you, you know? So if you're talking to someone and you want to know how they feel about me, they really freaking adore you, and they just can't believe you got them smitten so soon. It's like, you got me smitten so soon. I like, I can't stop thinking about you, and it feels good. It's like, it feels good to them, but at the same time, it's like they weren't. See, it says like, you guys, it may start out as this person could just be your boo, you know, but also with friendship, some of you could be there's a few things going on with friendship. Let me channel this friendship card. Some of you can have a friend that's going through something really, really, like, I don't want to use the word bad, but I have to say that because I can't find another word for it. Your friend is going through something really, really bad, and they're going to need you. Like, they're going to need to lean on you a lot. And you give me, like, you love to cater and help your friends when they're in need, because this could have been a friend who was there for you. So in the midst of you flirting, and turning people on, you have a friend that is going to be going through something, and they're going to need you. And I see you being able to be there for them. And you're thinking to yourself about them like, oh my God, like whatever they tell you, it's like, oh my God, wow, damn. Like, you're thinking about that as well for this week. See, look at the next card. I'm telling you, who you got in they feelings with passion. You know, and for passion, I don't see this. I mean, some of you guys can be making love and going crazy. Some of you guys can be making love and going real crazy. But for others of you, it with passion, I really feel like there's a lot of chemistry when it comes to you and this person that you're dating or you're seeing, talking to. And with decision, you're gonna have to, them or you, some of you, it could be you're gonna have to make a decision on whether you want to be in a relationship with this person or do you want to friend zone them. And with obstacles, some of you just may feel like right now is just not a really good time for me to settle down because I have a lot going on in my life. So some of you, it could be a situation like that. Past life love, you guys can also have someone that you used to date that you seem cool with. So not everybody, let me tell you something, community. Not every ex is an enemy. Some of us, we can break up and still be cordial. We can break up and still be friends. Not every ex is an enemy. Not every ex ends in a tragedy, in a F you. F you, and I hope you trip and hit your big toe. It like every situation doesn't have to end so dramatically. So for you, when it comes to this past life love, I feel like whoever this person is, they're reaching out to you to hear your voice because they just feel alone. Like they miss the connection that they have with you, and you're just a really good person, you know? So that's the biggest thing that I see. Like, people reaching out to you, people really enjoying your energy, people wanting to know what's going on with you for this week. You, with release, you could have released a lot of pain, you know, because it says release, radical acceptance, and surrender. I feel like you are in a place of surrender. I feel like you seem cozy too. Like, some of you can be spending a lot of time inside. Like, if it's cold where you are and you're anything like me, like when it gets cold, I do not want to be outside. You will not catch me outside unless I'm running to the store or to the gym or something. But when it gets cold, it's like you just want to run in your house. So for some of you, for general message, I see you spending a lot of time indoors. But whoever you are, I do see a level of grief. Like, you could be somebody, even with release, I really feel like some of you miss someone that passed over. And then it shows vulnerability. I really feel like there's a lot of vulnerability when it comes to this person that you're either getting to know or that you could be with already. You know what it seems like? There's a lot of balance when it comes to like your relationships this week. Like I feel an energy of flow this week. I haven't seen a vision of somebody in pajamas, and you have cute pajamas on, like some type of green pajama pants, or like snowman pajamas, and like a coffee cup or like a hot chocolate cup. Some of you are just like drinking a lot of coffee, tea, hot chocolate, and you're spending a lot of time in the house for this week. Anything else? If you got into an argument with your soulmate, if you are in a connection and you got into an argument with them, they regret some of the things that they said, and they regret how they feel. I really feel like there's going to be a level of, and also be careful of intrusive thoughts. Like old memories may come back and resurface. And Spirit says in these moments, that's all you need to do is just reclaim your worth. Write a new story. Those intrusive thoughts are freaking crazy. It's at the most random times when people have intrusive thoughts. Like, rewrite the story. You don't have to, let it manifest. You don't have to let it manifest. You can respond to your intrusive thoughts with positivity. You can try to do that, like rewiring your brain so that your thoughts don't mess with your day. Because that's all it takes is one negative thought, and then it creates an emotion, and then that emotion can set your mood off in the worst way. So it's like stopping that habit for yourself so that your mind can be more at ease and your day can be better. It's like that. So when it comes to soulmate and regret, if you do have a lover and you guys got into an argument, I see a level of reconciliation and making amends with each other and leaving it where it is. All right. So anything else? Some of you are going to be wearing your heart on your sleeves. If you are single, I just see you dating. You're very, very flirtatious. You're very friendly. And this is going to open you up to new possibilities in love. I'm telling you, if you got a charming spirit right now, it's about to work for you. Somebody can also be buying jewelry, or you could be cleaning your jewelry. If you have a jewelry cleaner and you have like a gold necklace and you put it in the jewelry cleaner and you take it out, it looks beautiful. But some of you are in a place where you are repairing your heart. So overcoming things that used to hurt you, like repairing your heart. Let me see what else. For your finances, ooh, abundance. There's a lot of money coming to you. But why are you angry? Let's see the full picture. Some of you, if you have a boss or something that was supposed to pay you extra money, you're going to be pissed that they do not add it in your check, and you have to remind them, like, where's the rest of my money? That's going to come out, but you have money flowing to you. And you could, with experiencing and abundance, you can be experiencing lots of money, like money coming from all kinds of sources, So some of you, if you have a child's father, they could be giving you money for the children. If you have family members, this could be family members sending you money. Some of you too, if you are going through something financially, it could be people giving you money to help you out of a tight spot. So if you are going through any financial difficulties that you were afraid, it shows the source, like you're going to be provided for. Even with mastery, some of you know how to tap into your abundance, and money flows to you easily and effortlessly. Also too, when it shows master, it could be careful of procrastinating on any projects or work that you have to get done. If any of you are in school too, this is the end of the semester if you're a college student, and be careful of postponing or procrastinating on any projects that are due. Grades are going to be in. Look at me like I'm a professor. You know why? Because I was pressured to make sure I get my stuff in. But yeah, December 18th is when grades are due. So if any of you have like, if you're in a program, just know that be careful of procrastinating on your work. And Spirit said, let it flow. Like even when it comes to that, allow your creativity to flow. You don't have to force it. Allow your creativity to flow. So what else? Yeah, I see you also trying to be being more aware of how much money you spend, having more self-control on like splurging, you know? I see it being a little struggle for you though, because you're going to see so many sales. Some of you could be treating yourself too. You could be buying yourself an outfit to treat yourself. You could be treating yourself to get your nails done, your feet done. Some of you could be treating yourself to like a lineup, a shape up, getting your hair done. Yeah, so this shows you saving your receipts. Some of you are big in investing money into stock. Some of you too, it's like you might have a retirement plan and you have money that's transferred to your retirement plan. Either way, it shows financial growth for this week. Some of you may have to pay your insurance, or you need insurance, like health insurance. And some of you, I hope not, because this is not a good time to lose a job, honey. But some of you could be, some of you could have got laid off. Instead of getting promoted, you could get laid off. And it's like you got to make a big decision on what you're going to do now. But it's like they may give you a severance package and tell you to collect unemployment, all right? So, honey, there's all kinds of stuff going on. Oh, my God. I don't have my zodiac signs. Let me... How dare I come to this live unprepared? Let me see. Unless I'm going to have to freestyle this. Oh, no. I'm about to say, that's not like me. How dare I come to this live unprepared? Okay. So, Aquarius, you're out first. And, Aquarius, I don't know. You're suspicious of someone. You know what you're going to be doing, Aquarius? I see you doing a lot of scrolling. Like, you can spend a lot of time, if you're not at work, when you're home, you spend a lot of time scrolling, and it's like you're trying to figure someone out, you know? And I hear like I had to take off the mask first, you know? You could have felt like you could have been in denial about a lot of things. Like someone could have been pointing out certain things inside of you, and it made you feel a little insecure. It could even be like your boss. It could be your boss calling you out and telling you that you need to... It's like your boss could have gave you a raise, but with this raise, they expected you to go harder. So your boss may come at you and it might trigger you. And you may see it, you know, it's almost like there's something that's going to come up with your work that your boss is going to point out to you that actually may trigger you. So be careful. And it could be, Aquarius, your mind could be on a lover or someone that you are paying lots of attention to, like their social media account. You are trying to find out information about a person, and it's kind of throwing you off, so you're not as focused as you should be, you know? And honestly, Aquarius, if this is not you, this could be going on with like a cross-watcher. Maybe a cross-watcher wants to know what's up with you. Like, you've been very, very distant. You've been acting a little different, and they could be thrown off from work because they all into you. But if this is you, Aquarius, just be careful, because if you're working, your boss is going to see that you seem very withdrawn and you're not operating from the full potential that you used to. It's like if they gave you a promotion, it's like, we gave you a promotion because we were expecting you to go all out, and now it's like you're pulling. Now that you got the promotion, it's almost like you're pulling back. So be careful of that, you know. But for you, Aquarius, I just see tired. Like you're really, really tired. I see you in your bed and once again scrolling a lot. So for this week, it's like a laid back week for you. This week is just like laid back. Like it is what it is, you know, type of energy when it comes to this week. Somebody just doesn't want you to get weird on them. Like, just don't get weird on me this time, you know? I don't know if you're in a weird space with someone that you're dating or someone you're in a relationship with. Like, they just don't want you to get weird with them. They just don't want you to get tired of them, you know? I don't know. It's like this person wants you to pity them. Let's see. Because your energy seems light. Wow. Well, moving on. See, so let me go back to that, Aquarius. I said if this is not you, then this is definitely a cross watcher. And for your energy, it says moving on. If you are getting weird on someone, if you are getting distant on someone, it's because you're ready to move on. You're ready to move on, and if this is you, Aquarius, a part of you feels like you can do better without the person, and you actually think it's a blessing that you are ready to let go and move on. You know, damn. I'm sorry, Aquarius, you seem a little cold-hearted this week, but it's not. You're not cold-hearted, but your person is taking it that way. Your person is definitely taking it that way. And you know what it is? It's like you gave them some time to get themselves together. You know, it's like you could have had a clock in your mind. Like if Richard does not get himself together by December 15th, I'm gonna start to withdraw. I'm gonna start to withdraw my access because I got things going on in my world that I need to focus on. So honestly, with the universe, this could be a blessing. You moving on can actually be a blessing because what's happening to you energetically, you are starting to feel more motivated towards change. You want more and you feel like enough is enough. Like I've been waiting for so long. I just want things to work out in my life, you know? So with victory and success, you have a lot of victory and success. You seem very, very stable, like a very, very stable person. And you could have tried to fix this person. You could have tried to extend your hand to help them. You could have took a lot from this person, and you're tired, you're drained, and you're ready to call it quits. And you're actually excited for what's to come after this situation, you know? Some of you could be doing your measurements, you know, like measurements. Some of you could be going to the doctors, but some of you can also be doing your measurements when it comes to your waist and stuff like that, you know. So let's see. For this week, what love is coming your way. Some of you too, you may win a contest. You may win something free. You may get an award that you have to go in person to pick it up. So who's coming towards you? King of Cups. See, somebody's heartbroken by you, Aquarius. It's like I gave you my love. I'm trying. Three of Swords is like heartbroken. If you are pulling away from a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, they are hurting. They are hurting. And this breakup could have been because of money. Maybe, like I said, they're slacking from their job. They're not able to provide like that. This person struggles with stability. And you could feel like you're doing everything alone, so you might as well be alone. It could be a situation like that, but it shows the Ten of Cups in reverse. So this could be a breakup or a breakdown. If you're not literally moving on from the person, because it looks like, according to the card, you're moving on. Three of Swords is the severings of a tie. Like, I'm done. I can't take it anymore. You could have also found out some secrets about this person. This could be a person you tried to hold on. You're just done. You're tired of being betrayed. And it shows the Hierophant. So you are definitely in a commitment with this person. But this person is so hurt, you know? They're like in depression. They feel lost over you. It's like you're trying to avoid a disaster, and that's why you're moving on. They're going to be waiting. They're going to be waiting. And this person misses talking to you. Like, they could talk to you for hours. That's how they feel about you. And then it says, there are so many feelings. There are so many feelings I want to share with you, but I'm shy of opening up. Like, if you let, this person has so much more that they want to say to you, you know? It's confronting. It's comforting. It's comforting to know that we have each other's support when it matters. So, like I said, this could be a breakup, or this person, they miss you. If you did start to detach from them, they miss how you guys could talk to each other, how you guys can support each other. Maybe if you guys did not work out as lovers, you could become friends, and that could be hard for this person. But yeah. You know, I'll go a little further. If you are completely single, let's see what's coming your way. If you are completely single, it shows the Empress, which you're very attractive to people. Be careful of things starting fast and ending as fast, and someone like holding back, you know? So you can meet someone, you guys have a lot of interesting things to discuss, and they like you, and then all of a sudden they start to pull back. Just know, if you meet someone and they start to act very inconsistent, it's because they're a player. They're really, really a player. And if you seem too smart, if you seem like someone that they feel like they couldn't get over on, and that's what their intention is, which has nothing to do with you. Other people's intentions have nothing to do with you if they're not what you would want. So this person, it's like, as fast as it starts, it ends. And it could be, like I said, you just seem too strong. You seem stronger than what the person thought. You just seem like you're way, like you know too much, you know? Like, this person wasn't looking for anything long term. They're looking for someone that they can get over on, and you may be in the place where you want something long lasting. So if you're dating and you're single, your dating life can be a little frustrating right now, because you're looking for something serious. When it comes to your finances, you want more money. You feel like you have to hold back from spending, and it can make you, but I hear multiplying. Don't worry, if you feel stuck financially, that's not going to be for long. There's financial growth coming. Like, some of you may even have an extra income where you make passive income. And if you have a 9-to-5, and your 9-to-5 you kind of feel stuck, just know that whatever passive income you have, it's going to give you more than enough. So you go from a place where you have to hold back a little and be more tight with your money, you know, to having overflow of money, Aquarius. A lot of people see you as smart too. You make smart business moves if you are into business, Aquarius. What else do you need to know? Yeah, this is you taking lead over your life. That's just how you feel. Some of you, if you have kids, you can also be spending more time in the house with your children if you have children, all right? Your energy seems very stable, Aquarius. Very, very stable energy you're coming through with this week. Like, you just seem strong. Like, you got it all under control. Aries. Aries, I see you. There's two things. You're about to open up your own nail salon or hair salon, or you are going to a hair salon or a nail salon, and they are going to perfect you. Like, you know, like some people, like, you might like perfectionists. I love a perfectionist nail tech. I love a perfectionist hairstylist. So if you're like that, Aries, they are really amazing. Like, if you get your hair done, it's perfect, just the way you wanted it. And if it's your nails, it's perfect. And if it's you giving these services to people find your work phenomenal. Like, you're really amazing. You have a bright future. If this is something that you're starting as a business, it's really going to take off. It might start slow, but it's gradually, it's going to start to get a lot of customers. And it's because of like, it's through word of mouth. It's through referrals. Like, oh my God, I went to this amazing hairdresser, this amazing, nail tech, and they did a phenomenal job. So if you're about to go, then open up business, it's going to work out. You're going to feel so blessed, and you don't have to, in the beginning, for you to start it, it seems like it's a lot, and you're worried and you're stressed. And I even see you crying, and will this work out? And I'm trying. I see you praying like, ugh. And then eventually it grows so that it can take care of itself. You won't have to fight so hard. You're going to be in a place, especially in 2026, where you can finally breathe. Like, woo, my hard work paid off. It can finally flow to me. I don't have to fight the way I used to fight. But yeah, other than that, Aries, I see you cleaning up. Some of you, if you have a car, I see you getting your car washed. I see you going to the grocery stores and picking your kids up from school. I don't know why, but I see someone trying to take a picture of you from a distance, and I don't know why they're doing that. Let's see what else comes out for you. Like, you just seem so humble. You seem so humble. You seem so grateful this week. And I see you eating a lot of fruit. You're paying attention. You're paying attention to your diet this week. And you're hoping that it works this time. Like, you could be changing your diet in order to cut back on calories and also save money on groceries, because groceries could have went up and gotten very expensive. So you're trying to be more strategic about how you spend your money on your groceries and what food you actually put in your body, With the universe, I just feel like you're highly, highly protected, and you're very, very guided right now. I feel like this is a perfect time for you to connect to your angels and pray, because I feel like they're with you way more than you know right now. You may even see the number 1111 or even 911, and 911 sometimes is like the universe saying you do not have to fight alone. We're here to fight, like, for you and with you. You don't have to carry this all by yourself. Just invite us in. That's all you got to do, is just invite them in, and they can help you. Like, separate your anxiety and your fears from what you need to do. You get so overwhelmed sometimes, and they want to spare you the pain. Like, you don't have to have pain and grief all the time, honey. Like, come on, we can help you. You don't have to disappear into the shadows, like, we're here for you. That's all I see. Your spirit guide screaming at you. Like, they're calling you, like, we're here. Hello. So yeah, I see you traveling a lot, but I just see you running a lot of errands. Or you could be getting your car washed. I see you running a lot of errands with intuition. You could be a little fearful of the future, and you could be getting a reading. Or some of you Aries, you could be some of you Aries can actually be readers, and you are questioning the future of your business, okay? And at this time, it's like to be patient. I just feel like you're calm anyway. Sometimes I just feel like you get overwhelmed and scared. You know what it is? Like, you're afraid to completely surrender and trust. You feel like you have to. Every time you feel relaxed and like, yes, you grab onto control, which is like fear and doubt and what if it doesn't work? Like, it's hard for you to completely surrender. Spirit says this is your season of yes. And the workload that they're sending you in, you can handle it, which means that if you are an Aries with your own business, you could be on the verge of having expansion, and they're telling you that you can handle it. Like, we got you. You got this. But yeah, you can have a time in this week where you de-stress. Like, you just go take care of your nails and stuff, and You can also have a friend that really, really wants to be famous, and they may tell you their ideas of what they want to do, what they've been studying, and it's like they want your support. So for your dating life, if you are a single Aries, you're cutting people out your life, and you're just in your head reflecting. Um, if you are a single Aries, because the Queen of Swords cuts people off. Like, you're quick to cut people off if they can't keep up with you, if they are, if you feel like they don't align with what you got going on in your life, you don't mind cutting them off. But it shows like there's a lover. If you have options, it shows like they're going to be, number one, there could be somebody who's going to try to compete for your time and attention. You do have somebody in your world that does got love for you, and they could be communicating with you this week. All right. So if you're single, you're cutting people off, but there is somebody who's going to be communicating. If you're in a relationship, dang. If you're in a relationship, especially with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, they're in their own way. If you're really hurt about this relationship, if you feel like they're not picking up, like they need to put in more effort, you don't know how much longer you can hold on to this relationship. It's like your person, it shows justice, which means that things can turn in your favor. This could also be a person that right now they're just focused on money. Sometimes their love for money can overshadow the relationship, you know. Like, if this is somebody who's really big on chasing their goals and dreams, at times it can seem like they're being selfish, like they're putting their own needs above yours and the higher good of all. So if you're in a relationship, you could be thinking you don't know what to do. Like, I don't really know what to do, but being in this relationship is starting to hurt me because I no longer feel prioritized. You're not going to really feel prioritized by this person. So that's what's going to come up for you if you're in a relationship. Like, that's all this person talk about is work, 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 work. They don't really... It says maybe there could be more between us, but I don't want to jeopardize things. Like, this person could be having doubts as well about the relationship. You know? If you feel like your relationship is on the verge of ending, it could be because if you're arguing with them and you want them to make more effort, and they're just like, if you want more of me, the truth is right now I'm in a place in my life where I just want to chase my goals, my dreams. And if that bothers you, then maybe you are right. Maybe it is time that we just let this go. And if it's meant to be, we can find our way back. So it's a situation like this. It's a situation like that. It may work out, Aries. You guys may get past this bumpy place in your relationship, but there's a chance if they're not stepping up, it's because they're prioritizing their money, and it's going to make you feel neglected, you know? So for you, Aries, if you have to make room in your life for more, then do that. You could be making room in your life for more, or somebody who actually has more time for you. For work, let's see what your finances is looking like. Control, rebirth. I like how you're working. You're very disciplined. With control, I just feel like you have a lot of self-control. You're very disciplined when it comes to getting your work done. You're working step by step. You're pacing yourself, and this could be new for you. This is a dream. I said it. Like, I really feel like you are starting a business, and it's starting to work out for you because you're starting to find your own pace. You're trying to go with the flow instead of forcing it, and you are way more disciplined, so you're more consistent, and this can be a new level of financial freedom for you. Let me see. And like I said, some of you could be readers with instincts. Some of you could be taking a risk to do like readings And it shows a renewal. Like, this is something that you're really, really passionate about. And you just need, maybe you think it's not working for you right now. Like, that's why they're saying patience is giving you money. Financially, you should be content. With balance, that means financially you're able to get things paid. You have a roof over your head. Maybe it's like whatever expectation you had of it, it's just not there yet. You know? Like, sometimes you feel a little stuck. Like, I want it to work. And I think I said that in this reading, that in 2026, you will really see the fruits of your labor. Right now, you have just enough. Why is it that way right now? I just want to know. Oh, to help you learn, in order for this to be sustainable, you're going to have to learn self-control, and you're going to have to master the art of conditioning yourself, disciplining yourself in order for your dreams to be stable. So it's like preparation before you really see the highest fruits of it, you know? So Spirit says it pays well. Shoot. All right. What else for this week? You have new energy coming this week, Aries. Be prepared. Your confidence is going to be healed, or you're going to notice that you have more confidence to take action towards your dreams and your goals that scare you. You're going to feel new energy and more confidence, okay? Especially when it comes to going after your passion, your goals, your dreams. Leo, I don't even know how I can expose this. You're going to meet somebody, and when you meet this person, they are going to want you so bad. And Earth sign is coming out. This is an Earth sign. They look so damn good. You guys exchange IGs, and Lord have mercy, honey. This person can be a Virgo, a Taurus, a Capricorn. They're very attracted to you, but they have a lot of lustful energy towards you. You feel it as well, but I see that you have better self-control, I think. However, this person is going to lie to you about how they make money. And that's the best that I can say. How they tell you that they make money, they're going to come off to you very, very professional. But there's something more. And you can read between the lines. If you can't, then I'm not going to go that far, because I do see what they do. But what they tell you they do versus what they really, really do is they're not telling the truth. So they may seem stable and safe, but honestly, they could be upset about some of the situations that they actually put themselves into, and it has to do with the lifestyle that they live. So you guys lock eyes at the same time, and this person they're going to adore you. They're going to adore you, Leo. And I also hear about a locksmith. Like, some of you, be careful of getting locked out, or be careful of like losing your keys, whether it comes like to your car or to your house. Be careful, because let me tell you, that costs mad money when you have to call a locksmith to come to your house and all that. It's a lot of money, especially for your car. And honey, don't say you have like a really expensive car, like a Mercedes or a BMW or even like an Acura, you know, like, don't tell me you have one of them cars, because to get a locksmith to come out is mad money. It's very expensive. So just be careful. You also going to feel under the weather. Like, you're going to feel sick. You're going to feel sick and a little bit weak, Leo. If you feel a little weak and your head starts to feel congested, and it's like you're going to want to stay in. So you even may meet this person and have plans to go out, but then it's like you get a head cold and you feel so sick and so nauseous, and you're just going to stay in your bed because you're coming down with a cold. Be careful of arguments, breaking out, unnecessary arguments. You know, if somebody argues with you, they're just trying to see where you stand. Like, where do you stand with them? They could be upset because they haven't heard from you. I don't know if you're playing the field right now, Leo. Are you? You could be playing the field, or it's almost like you don't know who to be with right now. You're just... Let's see what else. Some of you could be making soup. You're going to be in these readings, honey. I think that's what it is. Like, for you Leos, you can literally have like 3 options. And with intuition, it's just like you don't know who you can really trust. So it may seem like you're playing the field, but the truth is you're just enjoying yourself. That could, whatever. And it shows transformation. So what is this? You could be in a place where you're ready to settle down. Some of you too can get called for a job. So if you're going through any financial losses, or if your finances seem really tight and you were looking for other ways to make money, you can have a job interview this week. And this is like a job you actually really, really want, you know? Some of you too, if you're drivers, it could be a job where you get to be a driver. But yeah. There's people too who have like nostalgia over you. You know, there's a lot of people who have crushes on you, Leo, but sometimes your energy seems so big that they just feel a little timid of you. Don't think that people ain't out there like checking for you. There's people who really, really like you. You're so attractive, and they tell their friends, but they may be too intimidated or shy to say something to you directly. All right. Singles, who's coming your way? Some of you too, unprocessed pain. If you have any unprocessed pain, it may come up. It may humble you. If you are single, 9 of Cups, I'm telling you, you're going to meet somebody that look good, honey. They look real good. Clean, honey. Clean. With Page of Wands, you guys can be texting each other. This can also be a younger fire sign. It can be an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. But if you are single, it shows Ace of Cups. You have a new possibility. I already told you. This person is going to get really comfortable with you real fast. They really like you. With or without makeup, they're still going to find you attractive. If you're in a relationship, it shows 4 of Wands. You could be headed towards marriage if you're in a relationship. If you're in a relationship too, you guys can be trying to find new ways to spice up your relationship. If you're in a relationship, some of you too, you could have been with this person for a while and you're waiting for them to propose to you with the Page of Cups. Like, when are you going to propose to me? Some of you could be with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and you're wondering, when are they going to propose? Yeah, Justice. If you're in a relationship, you want marriage. It's all you think about. You don't want to waste your time building on a relationship if it's not going to head towards marriage. So it's like, what are you going to do? You want to be with me? Or, I mean, you're going to propose to me? Or we're going to get married or what? What are we doing? For work and money. Lots of money. Lots of money coming in whether you work for yourself or not. Hi, my love. Yeah. Lots of money coming in. There's spiritual lessons. This week is spiritual lessons about opening up. Don't dim your lights, you know? Don't dim your light. Teaching, I did say that if you have some unhealed trauma, for some reason it's going to come to the surface, and it's about you opening up. And some of you feel like you're not appreciated, but you don't really speak on what you want from people, or how you approach love may be different from how other people approach love. So you have to open up, like speak to people, let them know who you are, like what your expectations are, because it shows how teachable are you. It also shows shine. So don't be afraid. Some of you could be like timid to tell people how you feel or what you really want. So don't be afraid to stand out, to show up, to say what you gotta say. Some people like to people please because they're afraid of like confrontation. If I say the wrong thing, I don't want you to look at me wrong. I don't want you to take it the wrong way. You can't control somebody else's reaction to you. And when you don't speak, it's like your needs end up getting overlooked. And that's a level of resentment that you don't want in your energy. When you don't talk up and you just let people treat you any old how, it starts to build a lot of resentment. And you start thinking this and that about people, but people don't know what you want. This is why it's important to learn how to communicate effectively, especially if you want a marriage or a relationship to work. Libra, somebody's watching you, but I don't like the way they're watching you. Somebody's watching you, but I don't like it. Like somebody can be watching you to find out like how they can get into your life. I don't like it because it seems too strategic. If anybody got to use strategy to get you, then it's not authentic. And anything that's not authentic, you don't really want it. Because that means that this person has to pretend or create a false mask in order to show up in your world in order for you to receive them. That's not healthy. But I don't know who this person is. It could just be somebody stalking you, Libra. You have a stalker. Like they're watching you and they find you so attractive. If it's at work, you can have a stalker at work and they watch you on the job and they feel like you're really amazing. If it's not that, it could be someone out and about in the world, wherever you be at. Where you be at? Where you be at, Libra? Where you go? Somebody's watching you. Somebody's stalking you and your whereabouts, and they're amazed of you. And the whole point of stalking you is I want to find a way to get into your life. It could even be like they're trying to make it seem like they watch your whereabouts, and then all of a sudden you love Wawa, and then you go to Wawa's, and then they pop up at Wawa's like, oh hey, whoever's watching you reminds me of a Lifetime movie, honey. Be careful. Oh my God, Lifetime is crazy. But for you, Libra, there's a level of authenticity that you have. It screams through your energy. You are operating from a place of, I don't know, some of you too fame. Like some of you Libras could be famous. Well, then now it makes sense of why somebody's watching you, right? And stalking you. Be careful. If you're famous, where your bodyguards at? But if it's not a situation like that, it just shows like you have presence, Libra. You have presence somewhere, and you show up really big, this big bright light, and someone's stalking you, and whatever you're doing, you're going to be proud of yourself when you are done. I'll tell you that. So it's like, it could be for work. But like I said, I really want to call the energy to like fame or like a community that you have, and you being watched by people, and you are operating from your highest potential. So it has a better, bigger impact on people, like where you can help people, like whatever it is. I just see you in a new energy, and it's beautiful. Let me see. You have a lot of help and support this week as well, Libra. Okay, so this shows an ending. An ending, and then it shows victory and success and things taking off for you. What is this ending about? Let's see. You could have found out it could be a connection or somebody in your life. Somebody in your life. It could even be somebody who you found out was like stealing money. Somebody could have been stealing money from you. If it's not a relationship, it could be a family ship, a friendship. There's just something that you found out about someone, and you don't want them to be a part of your world anymore, and you're standing your ground on it, you know? Somehow, some way, it's like you found out about them. You know, they know they know that you're right about them too. If you call somebody out, they know that you're right already, Libra. So it's like you moving on with your life. It could be that. Like, you know that certain people are not to be trusted. And if you caught this person out, they know who they are. It just looks like you're moving on with your life and you're doing really great. I see you driving. You may have some events that you're going to this week. Let me see. If you are single, Libra, who's coming your way? Oh. It could be a Pisces. However, they're not doing anything. The hangman doesn't take action. But then the Knight of Wands does. So is this a person that stop, start? Like you don't really know where you stand with this person? King of Cups is they have a huge heart. This could be, yeah, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They have a lot of love to offer. It's like they start and stop with you. Why? Oh, because they're still this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They still got a lot of stuff that they are overcoming. It's like this person is trying to get back their life together. Like they're trying to catch up to you, and they will. They will really quick. Give this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio 30 days, honey. They been betrayed. If you've been betrayed, Libra, so have they. They know all about betrayal, and if you're fighting for your dreams right now, so are they. So if they can't keep up with you, it's because they're still trying to put their life together. So sometimes you may hear from them, and sometimes you won't. Like they had a lot of betrayals and secrets that came out as well, but they have a heart of gold with the Lovers, you know. Or it could be somebody who's going through a breakup. They could actually be going through a breakup right now, and that's why it's like wishy-washy when it comes to you, because they're still overcoming a breakup. But like I said, give them 30 days. It won't be long. You'll see them. If you're in a relationship, you feel disappointed if you're in a relationship. Why? Oh, if you're in a relationship, your relationship is coming to an end. You could be mad as heck. Some of you. And you could be upset and angry about the ending and disappointed. And you can't get over it. Like you keep thinking about it. Like you're pissed. You feel bitter. Or you may feel like this person, they're too stuck in their past. And this is the reason why they can't give to you the way that they should, you know? But or you may just feel like this person is stuck, period. They either may just be too stuck. They're too stuck, or they could be somebody who struggles with like bitterness, jealousy. You may felt like this person was jealous of you. Or they could be upset that it's over too. Like you could be upset that it's over and they're upset that it's over as well. Like you tried your best to make this connection work, but nothing will make it move past a certain point. So your relationship can be coming to an end. For your finances, and some of you too, your career is going to take off. Some of you are very, very creative. That's why I use the word fame. Like some of you are very, very creative. And if you do anything, if you are in the limelight in any type of shape, way, or form, it's providing you lots of money. Like lots of money. Like your career is about to take off. This is like the best that your career is about to do, that you've like seen it in a long time. You're going to be proud of yourself, like reflecting over the year and all the work that you put in. You're going to be really proud of yourself. You're going to be hitting all your goals this week too. So for you, yeah, be careful of arguing, especially if you are going through a breakup. Be careful of arguing. You guys may just decide, like, I just need a break right now. We're not on the same page. We keep arguing. It's making both of you like bitter, angry, like we just need a break. So communicating is not effective because you both have a lot of anger inside, and you may not see their side, they may not see your side. It's like you guys just need a break right now. Some of you Libras can also be going through a fast. Cancer. Cancer. They're coming for you fast. You're overcoming a lot of depression, bad company, bad energy, bad advice. There's a lot of darkness that is being removed from your energy and from your path, and you're going to notice that your life starts to get better. Let me tell you what may happen to you this week that you really need to be careful of. There is something like you're going through like a recalibrating your energy where you get to transcend, right? In a sense, it's like overcoming the shadow, but for some reason, it's like before you get through the door completely, I see like people trying to come for your energy. And that joint is crazy. Like before you get through that door, I see people wanting to charge towards you and rush in and pull you back down. Be very, very, very careful at this time. Right now, Cancer, of people who are trying to attach themselves to you, especially right now. Especially right now, I want you to be very protective over your energy and trust your gut. Trust your gut, all right? Also, your dream state is going to be highly active. So your dreams, you're going to have a lot of dreams. And I hear flourishing. You're about to start to flourish really, really soon. This flourishing that is going on with you, it's internal. Internally, you're about to flourish. Internally, you're about to stand out. You're about to overcome the hardest times of your life. And this all started with a declaration that you've made to yourself. So you're over the back and forth. You're over your past life, and you are on the verge of entering a completely new world. This is like a transformation, you know. Some of you too, if you have like a schizophrenic parent, you could be studying schizophrenia to understand their episodes. Like they have episodes, and Spirit says they're long lasting too. You'll have a better understanding of them once you like clear all this karma, and even them, like getting them out your energy, you know, like they could be also trapped in your energy somehow, some way, because you guys were so connected. And even that's going to get cleared out. Once you get the clarity that you need, and you can see the person way more clear, you're going to be like, oh, this is why you be bugging out. Oh, this is why you take things so seriously. Like you are going through it. Take me through it. Take me through it. And so you could have had a long standing of dancing with darkness, and these darkness is like narcissists latching onto you, narcissists wanting your energy. It's like people this this is the craziest reading. It's real, right? Because there's the spiritual world, and then there's the earthly realm. But for spiritual people like us, we want to know what's going on the inside, because the outside looks like tall, dark, and handsome with some dreads or a nice Caesar and waves, but with nice skin and then all of a sudden you let them come into your life and they ruin your whole shit and drag you down to hell, honey. And you're like, how the heck did I get here? Honey, you was with a force of darkness. So it's the power of discernment is important, you know. Also, people are going to also find you like prettier. You're very, very pretty or very, very handsome. Another thing too, if you have a relative that passed over, they may appear in your dreams. They also can be guiding you towards a new life right now, you know. So this process, Spirit says this process is expensive. Like, it's a very expensive process. That means you had to sacrifice a lot. You had to sacrifice a lot. You had to keep a lot of promises to yourself. And in this world full of distractions and full of, you know, people trying to tell you who to be and blah, 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 like, it's hard. But you are going to fight through it, and you're going to be okay. You're going to feel safe, and you're going to feel stable, and you're going to feel secure. And this is within you. Nobody can give this to you. You have to give it to your own self. Safety, security, stability. So for you, let's see. And you're going to realize, like, I can't erase the past. You can't erase the past, and you also, you can claim the lessons, but you can't take the past with you into this new, look at the bottom of the deck. You're moving into a positive direction. Some of you might be moving completely, but you are even going to have more positive experiences with relationships. So you're going to get, it shows recognition and reward. It could be you finding a new lover, and they could be stable, safe, and secure. That's another thing too. If you're in a place where you're about to settle down, and they think you should model, whoever you're with, they find you extra attractive, and they feel like you have the body type to be a model. They feel like you could do so much more. They have so many ideas for you. But if you're about to settle down, even what I said about, you know, darker spirited people trying to come towards you, it could be an ex. Like, before you close that karmic door, let me see if I can get one more opportunity to trigger you or bring you back down. Don't do it. But with new beginning, recognition, and reward and love, like, another thing too, if it's not a relationship, I want to tell you, in this new season, you will get recognized and rewarded for who you are. Like, especially anything that you've been putting your heart and soul into. Like, some of you aren't getting appreciated. People were trying to invalidate you. They were trying to corrupt you. You know, some of you too, if you are in the limelight, it could have been people giving you bad business deals. You stuck in the wrong contracts and all kinds of stuff. So this season for you is going to be better. So if you are single, This is the bottom of the deck. Someone can be confessing their feelings to you. Whoever this person is, it's like, who are they? Who are they? Let me see if I can get their energy. But Two of Cups is like mutual, a manifestation. Okay. This is somebody who's been trying to manifest you. This could have been somebody who was trying to get your attention, somebody who was trying to manifest you. This could be a Libra, a Gemini, Aquarius. You could have found out some things about this person and you could have backed up. Or it could even be like a person where you were talking to them and all of a sudden they tried to get distant on you. And now they're going to come back around to see if they can offer you something again. So if they come back around again, it can also be a Virgo. They had some drama, honey. If things did not work out, they had some drama in their life that they had to work through before they came into your life. You guys weren't in alignment. It just wasn't the right time. If they come back around, Cancer, it's because they want to make things work. They have a lot of jobs, a lot of different things that they do, but they'll make time for you. So if you're dating someone, you guys, I see you guys going out on a date if you're dating someone. If you're in a relationship, your partner is suspicious. Your partner is spinning out of control. If you're in a relationship, your partner is feeling really, really insecure. And they want another chance to make things right if you guys got into an argument. It shows the Hierophant. So if you're in a relationship, if things were a little rocky, they're not in the right headspace right now. They're just feeling a little insecure. It's like their life did not turn out the way they expected. Sometimes they project their insecurities onto you and they feel like you're getting tired of it and you know how to switch it up real fast. It's like they could be measuring themselves to you. They can feel really like insecure. When you guys first started to date, you know, you were in a certain position. Now you're getting higher in your life and it could, what they wanted for themselves, it's like it didn't turn out. Your dreams can be working out for you, Cancer, but your partners, it's like it didn't work out the way they thought, you know, or even if it's like a partner who felt like they can manage you and help you, they're not able to help you the way that they can. And it really makes them angry because it's all they want to do. They would want to help you. They would want to take care of you. They would want you to see them as like the man. And somehow it's like you have more power and authority than them and it makes them feel small. So they're going to be spying on you. They're going to be suspicious. They're going to be insecure. And when it comes to the Magician, they really, really want this to work out. Hi, my love. And they find you expensive. Like you like expensive ass dates. You're not a cheap thrill. You're something that they really have to keep up with. So if they have their own business and their business is not doing that great, they feel like they can't support you or support the lifestyle that you're used to. That plays on their insecurity. A lot of things plays on their insecurity and they're going to feel insecure for the rest of the December. So I see you just trying to not allow this to affect you. You just seem like you're really focused on your work. You're not allowing it to get into the way of things that you got going on for your own self right now. All right. Some of you too, be careful. There's a ticket that's coming into the mail that you're going to need to pay for your car. Ticket on your car. With your finances. Hey, Lindsay. With your finances, it shows abundance. You have lots of money coming towards you, Cancer. You're going to be able to count your blessings. But even so, with all this money that's still coming towards you, I still see you being strict when it comes to not allowing yourself to overspend. You might see the number 888, so you know that you're going to be good financially. That can be the validation, like, oh, 888 means money's coming in. Also, some of you could be booking a flight. I just heard a airplane. You could be taking a trip soon. You could be booking a flight. Yes, I'm doing well, Lindsay. Thank you. I hope you're well. Um, okay, what else for you, Cancer? Because that was a lot. That was a lot, Cancer. I may need to put you in the rotation soon, honey, because your energy has been very spiritual for the past few weeks. And when I say put you in the rotation, I may need to start to do individual readings for the sign of Cancer, because it looks like your energy is going through some stuff. But it's good. It's like an upgrade. It's an upgrade, Cancer. I don't know, Cancer. With sadness and isolation, I feel like you're really good when it comes to your work, and you strengthen your bonds with your coworkers. And you may need more clarity. It's like you feel overwhelmed by the responsibilities. It's like you're working by yourself. You may have like a higher position, and it's like, but I don't have anyone to kind of like oversee me or to help me, and I'm just left here to make these big decisions, and I don't want to like mess nothing up. I was about to talk crazy, but you don't want to mess nothing up. And like with clarity, it's like I need more help. Like they just left me here with all these responsibilities, and it's kind of overwhelming. But you're gonna need help. I'm about to say, but you got this, Cancer. No, you don't. You may need more assistance. You're gonna need to connect, and intuitively I pick up on a male. There could be a male or you need to network with a male, and they're the ones that are going to give you the clarity and help you will feel more secure in the position that you have right now, okay? Some of you too, if you have a baby, you could be going through postpartum depression, and it's so hard. You're trying to put on lullabies and certain songs for your baby and to soothe them, and it's like not enough. Some of you, especially if you like work from home and you have the baby, it's like it's overwhelming, and you may need to get extra support from like grandma, grandpa. Somebody needs to help you with the baby. Taurus. So Taurus, somebody is going to, there's a few things. Somebody might develop a real huge crush on you, and they want to comfort you, and they're scared of what you may think of them when they expose to you how they really feel about you. And this is like somebody who's tried to get close to you over the years, but it just never ever connected. Like, how come you're not catching on to the fact that I actually like you? They feel like you're not catching on to it. So they're going to have to be straight up front. Like, I like you. Do you like me? But they're prepared for rejection. They feel like you're going to reject them. There's people that feel threatened by you, especially when it comes to your job, Taurus. So just be careful. They could be threatened by the position that you have, and they may purposely try to throw you under the bus, and they're gonna feel guilty as hell for it. They're wrong for it. Like somebody trying to throw you under the bus or say something about your character that's not true, and they're gonna feel really, really bad about it. But at the same time, they're gonna try to make themselves feel justified, and they're actually not. But that's what people do. Honey, that's a type. There's all different types of personalities in the world. And in order for someone to feel justified in doing some bullshit, they have to come up with some excuse to make themselves feel good about trying to destroy someone else's character. It's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. But baby, it will be the same, okay? I don't see whatever they try to do, and this is the part that I love about your world. Whatever they try to do, it bounces back to the person, you know? Because honestly, it's a mirror of their own character. It's a mirror and a reflection of who they are. Um, Another thing, I don't know why I hear cavity. If your tooth starts to hurt, or if you have a child and their tooth is aching really bad, it's they have a cavity. And what else? Be careful when it comes to work, because like I said, if somebody did try to destroy your character, I see because of it, your boss is on you, Taurus. Your boss is really, really on you because of it. And they don't even see what the person said. So honestly, they just end up looking ridiculous, baby. Ridiculous, baby. God. And then, what else for you, Taurus? Somebody, they really appreciate you. You could have helped them in a time of need. So they're going to, like give you something, like give you a gift or a token of love, because you've been really, really good. That's what I'm trying to say, Taurus. Whatever you do, you're amazing at. Don't let nobody come into the workplace and try to knock you off your game. You're doing really good. And it's you know, it's like funny, like I say this, but in your energy it shows like stern and sturdy. So people may try to knock you off your feet. You seem very stable in your position anyway. What else do I need to see for you, Taurus? You can have a child that you're doing their hair. Some of you, are you hairdressers? Some of you could be hairstylists, or you could be doing your child's hair or doing your own hair. And it's coming up again, Taurus. Do not let petty behavior get in your way. It's coming for you. It's coming for you. Look what I said about you, and look what card comes out. Honey, I think I'm a psychic or something like that. I think I'm psychic. Look, it shows standing your ground. So like I said it. I said people gonna try you, honey. That's what happens when you have that energy. It's like whatever they try to do to you, it just bounces off. It just backfires. You're really sturdy. Like this is your energy. Petty people trying to trigger you, and you're untouchable. Oof, you're great. You're amazing. Look at you. Look at you. Whew. Baby, they can't stop you if they try. Baby, they gonna try, but they ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work, baby. They gonna try. Yes, ma'am. See, you're gonna see that. It's gonna come out to light that somebody gonna try to mess with the fruits of your labor, and it's not gonna work. But just know anything that you're trying to manifest, Taurus, is gonna work out for you as well. All right. Let's see what's coming for you, baby. Okay, if you're single, if you are single, you also listen to affirmations. There's some really nice affirmations that I found on YouTube also. I should start to share it with you guys. Like, I love that too, Taurus. If you're into like affirmations, you wake up early in the morning and you listen to a nice, I love that, Taurus. But yeah, I see affirmations. It humbles you and it grounds you. Keep those affirmations on, Taurus. They're really going to help you. You want me to, okay. The affirmations that I love, I'm going to start to share it, and I'm going to start to share them. They're really helpful. I love them, and they set the mood for the day, you know? So, Taurus, somebody has a huge crush on you, and they're afraid. It's like, this could be a Pisces. Oh, I like that. Yes, I will do a playlist on my channel. I like that. Thank you, Lindsay. I'll do that. Because there's some amazing creators, man. This world is so fascinating to me. This spiritual world and affirmations and all that. Yeah, I'll share it. I love to. Okay, for you, Taurus. I don't like that this came in reverse. Okay, if this came in reverse, Yeah, that would be nice. A nice playlist. I'm gonna hook you guys up. And I did a subliminal. I have one subliminal, but it's like on my Patreon, so I'll hook you guys up. Um yeah, Taurus, there's somebody who has a crush on you that hides, and like I said, this person, I think they've been trying to passively find ways to tell you that they like you. If it's at work, it could be someone who tries to help you, and somebody who really likes you that is about to come forward and just tell you, like, I just feel this connection with you. I'm really, really attracted to you. Like, they're gonna have to come to you straightforward, because them trying to go about it in a passive way, it's like you don't realize it, so they're gonna tell you directly. If you're in a relationship, and I want to tell you this week, Taurus, you're on track. Like, if you had things like you felt doubt, if you felt tired or burnt out, this week you will have the energy to get through everything that you need to. Because even that, sometimes when we don't have the energy, we may procrastinate on certain things. I see this is a beautiful week for you to catch up. So if you're in a relationship, ooh, 5 of Swords, honey, in a relationship, woo, I don't like it. Honey, if somebody tried to manipulate you or try to gaslight you in a relationship, like trying to hide certain things about themselves so that you can see them in a certain way, it looks like they're about to be exposed, you know? 7 of Cups, like, if you're in a relationship, you're very confused about this person. You're very confused about this person, and it's going to come to light. Like, yes, it says 9 of Cups, so this person is emotionally fulfilling. They're very comforting, but I feel like they tried to hide their insecurities or certain things that they feel you wouldn't approve of. I don't like that either. The Magician, honey, this just gets worse. The Magician with the 5 of Swords, it can even be like somebody trying to, no, come on, that's bad. I'm not going to even try to. 5 of Swords and the Magician together is not good energy. That's like somebody really trying to like manipulate you or put the wool over your eyes so you won't see them for them. That can even be like someone being strategic. Even look at the way after the 5 of Swords, then it shows them resting, like somebody in their head trying to be strategic to see what they can do to keep you tied to them. That's not healthy. That's like controlling. That's like, you know, and in other ways too, you can read that as even someone trying to like use magic in order to tie themselves to you. So that ain't healthy. That could have been somebody that tried to even like use things to attract you to them and keep you with them. It's how does this person feel about you? How do they feel? Oh, they can even be purposely trying to hold back from you, hoping that it will stress you out and make you look at them. I don't like it. I said from the beginning, if you're in a relationship, I feel like they're playing dirty, and I don't like it. So right now, if you are in a relationship, you could be at the 2 of Swords, and it seems like you really love this person. You love this person, you care about this person, and you want the best for them. But what's their problem? What's their problem? They have a lot of disappointments. This could be a person who struggles with depression. The Highest Priest, they're afraid of you judging them. This is like a person who could be afraid of you seeing them for them, so they may try to manipulate the situation. They're a liar. Ace of Swords in reverse is somebody who lies or withholds truth because they want your love. That's crazy. That's too much. This is somebody who wants your love. They don't want you to give up on them, so they do things. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. And they love you to pieces and they trying to play with you. Okay. Let's go. Money. Some of you too could be riding a bike or buying a bike, or you could be at the gym. You could be at the gym this week, Taurus. They have machines where you can, like bike machines there at the gym. I see you taking a risk. This week, Taurus, don't be surprised if you take a risk and you do something on the side to make money, like passive income, okay? Whatever you do, you're really good when it shows the master. Anything else? Wait. Some of you could be thinking about getting a tattoo or getting rid of a tattoo. Have any of you done that surgery to get rid of tattoos? But yeah, for some of you Tauruses, you either want a tattoo or you want to get one removed. Spirit wants you to reclaim your power this week, Taurus. Darkest fears. What's going on with you? Seeking the truth. If you're in a relationship, or I feel like you want to know what's going on with this person, honey. They're leaving you in confusion and you want to know what's up. So you could be getting a reading on this person, or you could be looking at a lot of tarot just to make sure of what's going on in your life or around you. All right. So you're going to be in the place of like, I want the truth. Even if it is something like your job and you feel like there's weird things happening at your job and your coworkers and you want to know, like, I need to know the answers. Am I safe here? What's going on? Capricorn. Capricorn, you are shopping. Shopping. A lot of shopping this week, Capricorn, and eating real good. Like really, really good food. Some of you Capricorns, you love seafood. And I see you like having the time of your life. I don't know if you get invited out and there's a lot of food being brought to the table. But if you get invited out to a restaurant, the food is freaking amazing. The everything about this place is amazing. Or if this is you, Capricorn, you could be cooking a dinner, inviting people over to your house. But I just see a lot of food. It looks like a celebration. Maybe if you have a friend, you could be celebrating their birthday. And they're going to look amazing, stunning, gorgeous. And if you're going out, it's like you need a pick-me-up, you know? You just want to go out and clear your mind. You've been working a lot and you just need to have a really good time. Be out with your friends or some of you, your coworkers, and laugh off the sadness of life. That's the best feeling in the world, when you can do the waiting to exhale with people, or the kumbaya with people, things that you could have been crying about in closed doors. As soon as you get around the right friends, you guys can laugh about it together. That's really cool. But yeah, that's what I see. I see you surrounded by a lot of people. If you, Capricorn, your light is bright, honey. So you may get a lot of attention and you may not even know why. Like, ew, I don't even feel that attractive today. Why is everybody on me? You just have a beautiful light. Like, you're a really amazing person, you know? Your spirits are up. It could be the holidays. I see you decorating your house. Your house looks amazing too. You're just in a very comforting type of energy. Everything is about comfort, friends, love, good food, you know? That's really nice. You could be looking for new pajamas, whether it's to give people as a present or it's just for yourself. I do this. Let's see. I'm telling you, if you feel a little bored or you're going to need a pick-me-up, You could be sad too, like when it comes to your life. Like you feel like things didn't turn out in your life the way that you expected it to. And you're fine, because with balance, that just means like all your needs are met, but maybe the image of what you thought it would be, it doesn't look like it. And it kind of scares you, you know, when you sit down there and you reflect on your life and what you thought it would be or where you would be by now, depending on your age versus where you actually are. It could feel depressing or sad. You know, some of you can have regrets, and that's what I'm saying. You're going to need a pick me up. You know, you feel sad, but once you go out with your friends, you can laugh about it and you'll feel okay to get through the rest of the week. But this is how people see you, so this is why you're going to get a lot of attention. If you're single, you're getting rid of friends with benefits connections. You're getting rid of situationships with the devil in reverse. You don't want to be tied to people who just want you for your body. You don't want to be tied to people that just want friends with benefits. They're not looking for anything else. Like you're sick of the cycle. You're sick of the cycle. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. You're tired of being with people that are broke or people that are emotionally bankrupt. There's a lot of things that you're sick and tired of, that you're attractive, so you attract in a lot, but once you get them, it's like they're broken or they're broke or they just want you for your body, or they're in and out, they're inconsistent. Like what you've been attracting in is not what you want. So you're going to be in a place where you're going to be trying to manifest something way more stable. So you could be in a place, if people reach out to you, you send them to voicemail, you block them, or you just give them a dry text back. If you're in a relationship, this person's very protective over you. It could be an Aries. They know you're attractive. Whoever you're with, they know you're attractive. They know that you can afford the life you have, but they do not want you to do it alone. You could be with an Aries or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The Chariot, they could be thinking about doing something to surprise you. You can also be with a Cancer or a Virgo, you know. If you're in a relationship, they're trying to figure out how they can give you more money. They want to step up and help you more. Even though they seem like they're doing good, it's like they're finding areas of how can they help you or provide even more. King of Cups, this person loves you a lot. They love you a lot. Spirit also wants to warn some of you Capricorns, be careful of dating below your worth. Like this could be why you're having a hard time. You could be dating below your worth. For work, dang. So far, mostly every sign seems like they're doing great financially. So for work is work for you, Capricorn. I just see you going to work every day. You could have a 9 to 5. Some of you could work for yourself. I don't see that many people right for this, but some of you work for yourself, and it's just bringing in money. So you're very stable. You're financially stable for this week. Some of you too, because of the holidays, you might get tips if you work for yourself. So for this week, you're going with the flow. Financially, you're going to feel good and stable with success and growth. If you have your own business, you're going to see growth with your business, like I said. This week just flows. Pisces. I don't know the statement. If you can't beat them, then you join them. There could have been people that were trying to attack your character or try to get back at you or something. You you could have dated someone that people liked or had a big crush on, and they were hurt by it, and all kinds of stuff that were going on, like a bunch of drama. I don't see it getting to you, but there's a lot of nonsense around you. There could have been a lot of eyes on you, a lot of people making speculations about you, or people taking digs at your character, and if they did, it's because of who you were with. You could have been with someone that people found important and they wanted. It could have been a situation like that. All kinds of stuff that was going on with your energy. But I hear if you can't beat them, you join them. Be careful of who tries to get close to you or who wants to make amends with you at this time. Because it could be a situation where, since they weren't able to take daggers at you, or since they weren't able to get to you, it's like now they want to get close to you, not to get even, but they want to get close to you now. So be careful of that. They feel like you take really good care of yourself, and you don't care anyway. You could have cut everybody off at the same time anyway. Like, this is too much. And just moved on with your life. Spirit says one thing about you: you take the high road, or if you're in a situation where people are trying to take daggers at you, take the higher road. Like, do not allow people to drag you down with them. Don't do it. Because they're not even worth it. And these souls, they're like miserable. They're miserable. They're messy. They're unhappy. They're discouraged. They're hopeless. Don't let those types of people try to take you down, especially if you're in a place where you're trying to build yourself up. Like, protect your peace at all costs, Pisces, is what Spirit is saying. And that's another thing, too. If you look like you're doing good, you're minding your business, I don't know why that seems like it can rub people the wrong way, too. You take care of what you have to take care of. You don't study people. You study the programming. And that's why you've been able to, like, succeed or get as far as you have in your life. So don't allow people to try to, like, drag you down, Like, because sometimes you can get irritated by people. That's what I see, like irritation in your spirit. Like, these people better not mess with me. Oh, baby, don't come for me, baby. Baby, don't do it. Don't do it. It could be a situation like that when it comes to you. And some of you could have came from a rough life. You could have came from a rough life. You could have came from hard times. And it's like, I need a break. I'm not even trying to go back to that part of myself, Some people can feel like they graduated from their old self. The old self will give it to people, and the new version of you will take the higher road. So stick with the higher road, And I hear like you can care less anyway. Deep down inside, Pisces, you could care less. Like you're on your own. You're on your own. How can I say this? For you, you're not even where these people are. Like I said, you're not playing small anymore in your world. So your world and their world is two different worlds. In order for you to battle these people, you would have to go down to them. So stay up. Stay up, honey. Take the high road. Don't go down. Tricks are for kids, baby. For you too, I see you getting your hair done and it looks phenomenal. You look amazing. You just need to let go and trust a little bit more. That's hard for you. Like, control is going to be your battle in this season. Like, you wanting to control the outcome, you having your way, you trying to force things the way you see it. You have to let go, Pisces, if you want this to fall the way it needs to. It's like release control. More surrender is going to be needed of you, Some of you too can feel like you miss your best friend, whether they like things could have changed for your life. Like, your friend group could have changed, or you could have had a best friend that would have your back. You could call on them for anything. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to you and that person that you were able to have that connection with, but it could have been even like they could have got married, or you guys, you know, are distant. You could have took another route in life and you don't really keep up with them as much, or they could have had a baby. There's something to do with you don't have the connection that you used to. So there's times that you want an outlet, like somebody just to express yourself to, of everything that you are feeling. Because that's another thing, as a Pisces, you can be highly intuitive, and sometimes you can pick up on that energy when people are trying to play with you. And or it could just be you're overwhelmed and you just need to speak how you feel with someone. It's like that. You could have been so busy with work you don't have the time. It could be you, Pisces. You're so busy. Who calling me? Who's calling my phone? Who's calling my phone? Who's calling my phone? Or it could be a situation where, like I said, dang, that's why I don't like to get distracted when I go live, because I had a whole download in it. I'm over here like, who's calling my phone? And then everything, the download I had, it left. Sorry. My bad. You might be craving chocolate. It's like comfort. You might be craving comfort food this week, Pisces. And it says shadow and partnership. What's this about? Some of you might need to put more boundaries on your connection. If you are in a relationship, you need to put more boundaries on your connection. If you don't have a connection, you're a Pisces and you're single, what you don't see coming is there's going to be a partnership that is about to come into fruition for you. Like, you might meet somebody amazing before the end of this year. You know, we got like 2 weeks left, honey. Anything can happen. Anything is possible. You could be manifesting a deep connection, and you're going to be establishing your values and your beliefs with each other. You know, if you're in a relationship, it shows. Why is the shadow coming out though? You could be learning. This could be a learning connection. You could be learning a lot about a long-lasting, sustainable relationship. And even if you are in a relationship, you still can put up boundaries in a relationship, right? Also passion. So making more love with this person if you are in a connection. And intuition. This could be a person who's actually getting readings on you, Pisces. Or it could be a secret crush. You can have a secret crush that is getting readings on you to see what's going on with you. And not for all of you, but some of you Pisces may find out that you are pregnant. Some. If you're single, let me see. Who's coming towards you if you're single? If you are single, if you're single and you meet somebody and it starts off really good, and then they hold back. This could be a person who's going to be inconsistent with you. Ace of Wands is always like start, stop. Like somebody who comes in and then they hold back. And then they want to start again. On and off, on and off. If you're single, you're in a runner chaser. If you're single, you're in a runner chaser connection. But let me tell you, not only are you in a runner chaser connection, but it's somebody who is not even ready for commitment. So if they're running from a commitment. They're afraid of tying themselves to one person. Like, this is like a person who struggles with self-worth, you know? They may see the light in you and see greatness in you, but they don't see that in themselves. So they may not feel like they're worthy of you. And they're also a player. So be careful. If you are in a relationship with the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Emperor, okay, there could have been a lack of communication. I'm talking about even if you guys live in the same house, it's like it could have been like silent treatment time. Like somebody purposely, like they're mad. If you're in a relationship, they're pissed. So they could have been trying to distract themselves with work. If you're in the house with them, it could have been like light communication, them trying to act like they don't see you and you're right there because they're angry. That's how they deal with their anger. And there could have been a lack of communication, but with the Ace of Cups and the Page of Wands, whatever you guys were going through, if they were being toxic or, you know, upset about communication, they're going to release it. And I see you guys starting all over again in your relationship, all right? Also, there's a boost in your credit. Your credit score is going to go up really, really high, Pisces. Something may come off your credit report, you know? And another thing too, there could be people looking at your relationship too and saying like, I don't see how you guys can be together. You're like apples and oranges. Like you guys kind of don't mix. But I shouldn't have said apples and oranges because they're both fruit. People feel like they don't see how you two will last because you just seem different. You seem really, really different, you know? Like they see your strengths, they see the other person's strength, but you just seem different to this person. And I don't really know. It could be a friend, it can just be an outsider that says like, I don't really see how you two make a good couple, but if you like it, I love it. I don't care. It's like that. Okay. For finances, rebirth. Some of you, I see a big check coming towards you, so it could just be payday for you. What you don't see coming is lots of expansion, and I just said that I see a big check coming towards you that you're really excited about, but it's owed to you. It's not like something that you didn't know it was coming to you. It's like it's owed to you. So a big check coming to you, and I see you taking more risk. That can also be your job trying to stretch you outside of your comfort zone. Your job sees your potential and they may feel like you're holding back on your potential and you can do so much more. So they may give you a promotion or they may try different things with you to see where do you shine the most. All right. So for you, for this week, it shows spreading your wings and detaching. You could be detaching from a lot of people. You're spreading your wings. I feel like you're just walking in a different direction in your life. You feel like people are nosy. You may feel like there's like monitoring spirits. Like you don't show up in my world because you care. You're just nosy. Spirit says you're going to get really strict about who you allow access to you. You're going to get real strict. You know, even if you're a parent, you may find yourself getting a little bit more strict as well. Like you're strict. And then it shows like manifestations. Trust the manifestations that they're coming towards you because they are. And some of you are goals to people. So Sagittarius. Happy birthday, Saggies. I have a friend, her birthday is tomorrow. So if you see this live, happy birthday, Shy. Happy birthday, Shy. I'm so excited for your birthday. Okay. But let's see these Sagittariuses. What is coming? You know, this is like Sagittarius, you're being too hard on yourself. You're going to be beating yourself up. It's like a spiritual lesson that you feel like, damn, I should have known better. I should have seen this coming. I'm just so angry. And it's like you could have fought so hard for a relationship that turned out to be a waste of time. And a part of you laughs at yourself, you know? Because it could, let me tell you, it could have even been like you being able to tame a player. Like you were able to tame a player or get a player to like settle down with you, or that could have been your intentions. And you could have gotten the person, but it's like they're not even what you thought it would be. And you kind of feel, you feel love struck, like you still have love for the person, but at the same time, you're judging yourself. You actually, Spirit says you're battling depression. Some of you Sagittarius could be battling depression, and it could be if you are a single Sagittarius, if you're battling depression, it's regret. Like you just feeling like you wasted a lot of your life, or some of you too, you're trying to come up with new ideas in order to get fit. It's like you're going to make a good comeback. I want to tell you that, Sagittarius. Wherever you are in your world today, you're going to make a huge comeback. And it is going to be with like, some of you are going to really start to look out for yourself more. You can't help yourself though, Saggy. Like sometimes you have a fire in you where you are just attracted to somebody and you just have to see. You're Curious George when it comes to the dating pool. And some of you too, it's like you like a little danger. And it's, you like a little danger in a sense where you may feel like you attracting bad boys and or bad girls, and it's like intriguing at first, but then once the honeymoon phase dies out, it's like, did I get myself into this, or what am I doing here? It's like that. So you don't trust yourself when it comes to love, but at the same time, you can't help yourself. You crave it, you know? And be careful, because there are people who are super jealous of your journey. No matter how your journey may look to you, other people may find your life fun. Like, damn, you're exciting. You always have some type of story. You always have something going on in your world. Like, they may feel stuck and in a very, very low frequency, but you mess up in life, Sagittarius, but one thing about you, honey, you jump back up fast. You do. You don't allow life to knock you down that long. So if you are going through it, because I see some of you like looking at photos, wiping your eyes. It can even be like if you still have pictures of you and your ex, and or somebody that you were getting close to and you were hoping that things would go to the next level, but then you found out things about them, or you were hoping that they would change their ways and you see that they're still the same. You feel kind of silly. Like, what was I thinking that I can change Billy, and I know Billy is a player, and they could be battling mental health issues, and that could be something you didn't know about either, you know? They could be battling mental health issues, and sometimes they get very, very spiteful as well, you know? So be careful with this person. Like they can have their eye on an ex, and they can be waiting for something to happen to the ex, and they get caught up in their head, and then they start to spin out of control. And then, but when they get to you, they're like, oh, hey, and they seem so happy, and you don't even know what the heck they're going through. Like they can be fighting with darkness, or there's like a power struggle with an ex that they feel did them wrong, like spilt all the beans, told their business to the wrong people, and got people looking at them crazy and all kinds of stuff. So some of you just may feel like you don't pick the right person for yourself, and honestly it takes discipline in order to be able to curb your appetite for what's not good for you and step into an energy where you will reclaim your worth and your power. And some of you may just struggle with that, you know? Let me see what else for you. And that's another thing too. Some of you are going through a power struggle with the universe. They were telling you that certain people weren't good for you, but you just kept trying to hold on to them. So that's another thing too. You can even be afraid. Even if you were to meet someone, you'll be afraid because you don't trust your own judgment. You don't trust yourself. So you're kind of hard on yourself. But just, can I say this? take honor in the fact that you are exploring and you're learning, and sometimes you do have fun, sometimes you fall, and everything is going to be okay. Like I said, some people are like jealous of your life. Like, your joint looks lit, especially if you post on social media. People don't see you that way. You also have an ex that has a scary obsession with you. Like, they cannot stop talking about you, even if it's in a negative way. They talk about you in a negative way. It's like they're so obsessed with you, and their battle is like, why am I still stuck to you? Why do I still feel this way about you? Why don't I just open up to you? Why don't I just tell you the truth? Like you have an ex that is a little delulu about you, and they run your name through the grave, not because you're a bad person, but because they're so stuck to you that they don't know how to get over you. I see you cooking, like I see you cooking this week. You're cooking some good food, and you're going to have some fun. Some of you may have some friends over your house this week, and they're going to be having fun. What else do I see with you? Paying all your bills. You're going to be managing your finances better, because some of you overspent. Some of you are going to overspend, or you overspent already, and your money is fine, but I just see you making sure you pay your bills. You're going to feel really good. And you pay online, because I just seen an image of you can be like on your couch in your phone or in your bed, and you are paying your bills from like apps or something. Some of you too, if you do have a child or if you do have a pet, it's like you just want time to yourself. You're tired. You've been overextending yourself. You've been shopping. You've been working, and it could be your child that is like clinging onto you, and you're just like, ugh, I just need space. I'm so tired. And that will happen as well. But Spirit says once your diet for men or women change, you're going to be happier. But this is you. You feel really bored. Some people even feel like you left a really good man or a really good woman before in the past, and they can't believe it. But that's only for some of you. Some of you just feel really like, some of you need fun. You just need fun. You don't need to stay in the house and be in your head and think about all the wrongs you've done, all the options you have. And some of you too, that can be it. You're bored with your options. Your options are really boring. They don't really bring that much to the table, and you want more. Like, you want more. If you do cook for your friends, or if you do cook for a lover, they find your food delicious. Like, you cook really good. Let's see what else. Some of you, if you have a musical talent, I see you tapping into that a lot more. So if you play an instrument or if you sing, I just see you doing that a lot more. If you're single, see the Tower. If you are single, the Tower is coming. And like I said, with the Five of Cups, you just know this is Five of Pentacles. I don't know. You may feel like you attract people that don't make the effort, and they hold back from you, and you're tired of it. If they hold back from you, if they don't make the effort, you're just tired of it. Like, you're just gonna end it. Some of you may even think about changing your number for the New Year's. Some of you. But yeah, you're tired. You're tired of this cycle. You're tired of the disappointment. You're tired of 1 minute people are opening up to you, then the next minute they leave you out in the cold, and you're wondering what the heck happened. Like your love life seems like it just goes in circles. It's not working out the way that you hoped, and it's like you're tired. So some of you may adjust to just being single. Like, I'm just going to be by myself because outside is looking too crazy, and it's just disappointing. So your options are disappointing. If you're in a relationship, Seven of Swords. If you're in a relationship, I don't like it. If you're in a relationship and your partner's not giving you any attention and they seem emotionally unavailable or like they don't want to be bothered, it's because they are sneaking around with someone else. So just be careful. If you're in a good relationship, then honey, don't let this message mess with you. This is general message. I'm still doing the Sagittarius special. So if you want your own personal reading and you can take advantage of that Sagittarius special, you can email me. But if this message applies, if your partner is not making love to you, they're not touching you the way that they used to, they seem withdrawn, they're not giving you any attention, and you love them to pieces and you just want them to be around you, it's because with the Seven of Swords, they could be sneaking around with someone else. So just be careful. And it's crazy because if they are sneaking around with someone else, you may start to there's an image of you saying like, I may start to do the same thing too. Shit, I have needs that are not fulfilled either. I'm not condoning any of this nonsense, but I'm just telling you what the energy is reading, okay? Let me see for you Sagittarius. Let me see. Your money. Some of you could be taking a break from work in order to celebrate or travel. Some of you could be traveling for your birthday. You could be celebrating for your birthday and you could be taking a break. Others of you with the Source, some of you could be leaving a job and starting a whole new job, you know? Some of you might leave your job and go into business for your own self because you're tired of your company. You're tired of them taking your kindness for weakness. Yeah, look. Some of you are thinking about leaving your job and just jumping into a career. Look, career change. But I see you saving your money a lot. Some of you too can be saving up for a house. Be careful of arguments, Sagittarius. It could be careful if somebody used to have access to you and they're upset, like they felt you would always be around or stick around, like, you know, can I come and see you? No, you cannot come and see me. What you want? You know, that's what I'm saying. You're tired of that energy. You're tired of people trying to hit you up and they only looking for one thing and you want so much more. So you might get into an argument. Some of you too, if you have a child's father and they're not supporting the child the way that they should, you might go off about it. Like you're tired. You've been playing both mother and father to this child and it's everything is on you. You're overwhelmed and you're just pissed. You're pissed. Virgo. If somebody hurts you, I see them getting on their knees and being very dramatic to try to get you back, Virgo. Somebody is going to try to smooth their way back into your life. If you want to know if they're still the same, the answer is yes, they are still the same. So whatever you got into a fight or a breakup in the first place, they still got going on in their life. So for instance, if it was a third party and they're like, and you said to them, you got to choose me or these streets, and they're trying to come back to you, just know that they're still holding on to the third parties. Not only that, this person's feelings for you is obsessive and envy at the same time. Anybody who's obsessed with you and envies you, that's dangerous. So be careful, because I see them whispering and talking to someone else. It could even be like their ego. Like, how dare you get away from me? You already know. Anybody feeling that entitled to you is, and they not even doing you right. That's not a good person. But you might find it cute, like, oh, they're fighting for me. Hey, whatever floats your boat. But if you were upset because of what they were doing and you left them to stand your ground, when they come back, they still got the same energy. And I see you making love to this person as well. It's like, if they're okay, the envy and anger is they can't believe you actually had the audacity to leave them. Like, yo, you really could just pick up and leave me after all we've been through? Like, they thought that they had you hooked, honey. They thought they had you like that, Virgo. So it's like, how, wow. It's like they're scared of you at the same time, but now they're going to pay more attention and try to study you so that they can hold on to you. They feel like they need you. They need you. They need your energy. They don't have the connection that they have with you with anybody else. With anybody else. So that's why they're really pissed. Like, how dare you take this love and good energy away? Nobody else is like you. So you're one of a kind, Virgo. Use it to your advantage. Use it. So I see you working a lot. And like I said, you do sleep with this person because once you sleep with them, you feel better at work. Work could have been becoming overwhelming, and that release of energy when you sleep with this person is going to make you feel like everything's okay, because you could have been carrying a lot of tension. That's why they say sexual healing, you know. But see, you try to end things with this person. If you notice your parent has been becoming very, very forgetful, Spirit says there's early signs of dementia with your parent. So check into their health. There's early signs. They keep being very, very forgetful of even the slightest things. Like, wait, where's my glasses? Wait, did I do this or did I? They have early signs of dementia. But yeah, you go from ending a connection. They're going to reach out to you, and Spirit really wants you to starve your distractions right now too, which is crazy. You could have cut this person off because they were becoming a distraction. You have so many goals, and they've been suffering in silence without you. You have... What was that? KK?
Yeah.
What was that?
Something fell off the dryer.
Oh. Do you know that you have a child that's going to be like a musician? And I find that to be so cool. You may have a child that studies music and they're so young and so freaking cute. You have a child that's going to really be into music. And they have like an old soul. Dang, where was I? So yeah, Spirit really wants you to focus right now, because so there's something called divine timing, right? There's divine timing, and you can be in a place of divine timing, but you cutting ties with this person, if you were buckling down and trying to, like, they say lock in, if you were trying to lock in and get things done, it's because you're in alignment with divine timing, and you need to focus. There's certain things in your world that you have to get done on your path, and you're really, really close. So just be careful of when you're really locked in, be careful of the distractions that come into your life, because that can be a sign of warfare when you get close to your goals and manifestations, and all of a sudden, an entity comes into your life, and all of a sudden they start to consume you or create drama, and now your energy is all over the place when it should have been locked into something that has really big potential. So just be careful of that for some of you Virgos. Also be careful of your thoughts. They say where your thoughts go, like energy goes. So just be careful. I did this already. But yeah, be patient. You have big blessings coming, Virgo. You have big blessings. And I don't know why this is coming out, but a lot of people know that you're just getting annoyed with them. Some people feel like you're just getting annoyed with them. This is why you stop calling. You can have friends that you found annoying. Every time you call them, they have some type of nonsense going on in their lives and you're just tired. Okay. And they feel like this is why they don't hear from you anymore. Like you are locked in. People may see you like that. Like you're tired and you're really like locked in and you're trying to play it more safe. They've been paying more attention to you since you ain't been paying no attention to them. But with the king, if you're dating, this is good. Whoever's coming into your world that you're dating, they're going to want more than friendship. They're going to want a commitment. All right. So this can be a Taurus. I see a Taurus. And they feel like you've made major improvements in your life. So they've been watching you. One thing that this person is afraid of is your attitude. You have a mouth on you. You're very striking with your words. And it's the only thing that they find dangerous about you. Other than that, you're very stable to this person. But they're terrified of your mouth. Like, I would never want you to read me to filth. Because I know you have that in you. They know that about you. If you're in a relationship, you're disappointed. It's like this person made promises to you and they didn't come through with the promises. And you feel like they can't come to you correct. It's like you want to move forward in this relationship, but you feel like this person is stuck. You also feel like they're not honest. Like there's more going on in their life and they're not being honest. But I see you still working it out with them. It's like minor. Whatever you're going through, it could be minor, like, or maybe you think that they're stuck on something from their past, or I just see you being very supportive of this person if you're in a relationship. There's certain, I don't see them being, if you're in a relationship, I don't see them being stuck on anybody from their past. But they could be stuck at a job. You feel like it's time for them to elevate. You think it's time for them to stand up for themselves and stop taking shit from people. It's like all kinds of things with this person. And you feel like they withhold from you because anytime they reveal certain things to you, you go off. And now they're trying to keep it to themselves, you know. But the truth is, they do take your advice, Virgo. Your person is kind of quiet. Like, they give me air sign energy. They're just kind of quiet. I don't see this person. They do withhold truth from you, but it's because they don't want to get you worked up. One thing about you is like you pop off, and they're humble. More money is coming to you. You can also be on the verge of a job change. I see you looking for new positions. You're going to be overwhelmed, so you're going to slow down. Work is going to be a lot for you this week. I also see you saving money, but you're not happy with your finances. Sorrow is like, I am not happy with my finances. How else can I make money? I'm scared. Will I make it? And with success, you will. So you're going to be terrified about your finances this week. That's why Spirit wants you to lock in, because your focus needs to go to your finances, not somebody trying to pull you down or argue with you. See? Spirit wants you to detach and focus on your goals. Some of you may start to smoke because you're stressed. You never was smoking before. You could have slowed down or stopped, and you're going to go back to smoking. That's everyone? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh. Scorpio. Scorpio, be careful of getting locked up. That sounds crazy. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. Be careful of getting locked up. Be careful of being like pulled over. Make sure your registration and your tags are together. And some of you too, this can be like your child's father as well. Like if you have a child's father, they may get locked up. You may hear about it. They may have their family members try to reach out to you for bail money. Um, be careful of somebody trying to get with you. When they first meet you, Scorpio, they're so nice, but underneath that niceness, like they're crazy. Like they're so crazy. This is like somebody who's battling all kinds of shit in their spirit. And to me, they're like a covert narcissist. So like somebody who comes into your world, they look clean and they're kind, but all of a sudden it's like they start to slip up and say the wrong things, and they may try to make excuses for their behavior. No, if you meet someone and they seem off, trust it. They really are off. I don't know why, Scorpio, but I see a lot of people on your energy. A lot of people want you. A lot of people are dying to know what you've been up to. And you might reconcile with an ex. You might reconcile with an ex, but like you guys were going through a standoff and you missed them and they miss you. Or it could have been a situation where you tried to date, you tried to find other people and it didn't work. So you guys end up coming back together and you find comfort within each other, you know? Because one thing about your ex, their effort is more than other people that you meet, and the dating scene can be getting a little scary for you. They also find you contagious. Like you have a very contagious spirit. Like for some reason, the whole time that they weren't with you, they felt you, or they thought about you, or damn, I would share this with you, or damn, this would make you laugh. And it's like they miss you. And Spirit says they are your polar opposite, but you guys really do make a good match. It could be a situation like that. You can also be playing with your clothes, your looks, Scorpio. There could be new outfits, new looks that you're trying out, different hairstyles. You're ready to upgrade your wardrobe, your identity. You want to start all over again. You want to make a name for yourself. So you could even be thinking about being more serious about a business. Like, I want to start this business. I need to be serious about it, or people are not going to take me serious. You know, people are going to be scared of you. Like, people are going to be scared of their obsessions with you. That's crazy. I don't like I said, Scorpio, I don't know what it is about your energy, but a lot of people are going to be drawn to you. A lot of people are going to feel you're very safe, and that's what people don't know of why. You're very, very safe. People feel like they can be themselves when they're with you, and that's why they need you. Like, you're very comforting, and you're very humble. You're a humble, comforting person, and they can't find that anywhere. You know, it's like you have a nurturing energy to you, and this is what makes people want to stick to you. It's a cold world, but you're very warm. Some of you are about to go after your child's father for child support, and it's gonna piss them off, like angry. Fertility just means you are ready to start all over again. And Spirit says, don't you dare apologize for being the best version of yourself, because that's literally what people are offended of. You're coming into your own. You don't owe nobody nothing. And you're thinking different. You're going back to the square one. Some of you could have been in a marriage or a commitment, and you're starting all over again, and you owe this to your own self. You don't owe nobody nothing in this season. Spirit wants you to get strong on that. Like, stop being entitled to my energy. Stop feeling like I owe you access. I do not. You can drag it out like that too. That do not. You can do all that. But you're gonna like this new Scorpio, because you're going to like this new version of yourself, because you're way more playful, and you're going to realize this light-hearted energy attracts in so much more. And if you are a single Scorpio, you're just going to have fun getting to know people. But I see you cuddling with someone. So you're going to find someone, and you guys are going to be able to find comfort in each other, you know? I see you guys drinking together and just talking about life. It's a real dope connection. It's like you guys can start off as friends, but there's a lot of love with it as well. So Anybody that even thinks that they can make you chase them, Scorpio, let them go fast. Do not chase. You do not chase. In this season, the theme for you is I do not chase, I attract. Let opportunities and people come to you. You don't have to force nothing. Do not force nothing. Because if you're dating, it shows the Two of Swords. If this person, in 1 minute they're investing in you, and then the next minute they get distant, because let them do what they gotta do, you know? Do not chase anyone, attract. So stay in your queen or king energy. I mean, a king pursues, though. If you're a king on my channel, then you are the pursuer. This person is going to be spying on you a lot. Do not chase this person. If they're a Cancer, if they're a Virgo, I also see Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Do not chase. Like, if they are confused on what direction to go into, because it shows sneaky. They could be telling you everything you want to hear, but there could be something else that they're working on. So just be careful of this person, you know? If they seem confused, trust the confusion, honey. And if they run from taking accountability, run. Run. If you're in a relationship, it shows the Hierophant, and it shows the Six of Swords in reverse, and it shows the Ten of Pentacles. So if you're in a relationship, your person loves you to pieces. They feel you're so cool. It's like, one thing about this person they love, they don't feel like they're in a commitment. They feel like they're with their friend. That's how they feel about you. Like, I don't feel like I'm in a commitment. I feel like I'm with my friend. Like, you really are my dog. If you're in a relationship, it's really nice, you know? You guys have a good balance in your relationship. And it shows Ace of Cups. Be careful of a child's mother, child's father, though, trying to break you two up, okay? Be careful of that. But Ace of Pentacles just means you guys are solid. Like, you guys are solid about each other. And it's like they mirror you. It's like a mirror if you're in a relationship. They don't never get tired of you, Scorpio. For work, it shows celebration. Some of you can get a brand new job, doing what you love. Look, a lot of money's coming towards you. If you are working for yourself, be prepared for your business to take off. There's lots of success coming, lots to celebrate. You're going to be happy. Spirit says tired but happy. Tired but happy. You finally get the recognition that you deserve, honey. You work your butt off. You know you deserve it. You know. The outcome is strengthening your bond. I feel like if you have a connection, your bond is going to be strengthened. And I see seeking the truth. I feel like this has to do with your career. You could be looking how to climb up your career, and it's going to work out. Coming together. I did say that if you're in a relationship or if you have a strong bond, you guys are going to find yourselves inseparable. Or it's like this connection is unmatched. The level of comfort and love that you guys have for each other. All right? Scorpio. Keep looking in here. Gemini. Gemini, sleep. I see you crying and sleeping and crying and sleeping. You feel depressed. You feel discouraged. You feel like nobody's noticing you. Nobody's noticing your efforts. You're trying and it's hurting you more than ever. Like, how come when I try to extend myself to people, how come they look over me? How come people are always trying to make me feel like I'm incapable of you feel like people are not believing in you right now, Gemini, and it's just hurting you. You're gonna, Spirit says storm warning. There's a storm coming in your energy. It's like a lot of things that are bothering you are gonna be in your head, and you feel like the universe or God is just beating up on you and you don't know how much more you can take. It's just a lot. You might watch movies in order to get your mind off of it, but Spirit is saying take care of your spirit, and you'll see how much you start to feel more inspired, and you feel more grounded, and you feel better. Like, don't play small to nobody, you know? Like, everybody has their own world. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody, Gemini. If you're extending yourself and you're being a better person, and you know you have a lot to offer, and people are almost like overlooking you, you are not the problem. You just got to make sure that you find people who are really for you. Just as long as you're being true to yourself, that's all that really matters, you know? So you're just tired. You're tired, you're sad. Some of you feel like you just took a lot. You took a lot of abuse, you took a lot of disrespect, and you feel like it's not even worth it anymore. Like, why am I overextending myself to like fake people if that's all they do is disrespect me or abuse me, use me, and I'm tired of being treated less than. Like, that's how you're gonna feel, Gemini. Like, you're tired of that always being your story. You're tired of that always being your end result, and you're just tired. You're tired. There could even be someone that you thought was this and that, and you could have been talking about them, and come to find out they could have been the realest one on your team. So that's another thing too. You could feel like, damn, I should have never did all that because this person was like the realest one I had. I didn't know that they actually had my back. You didn't know. So that's another thing. You had a sabotaging energy. You probably would hold on to people that you thought were in your corner, but those weren't your people for real. You know, when you were doing good, they probably were your people. And then as soon as you start to hit rock bottom and things start to fall out, all of a sudden it's like everybody's gone. And that one person that actually brought you the most peace and harmony, you threw away. So now you could be at a place where you're all alone. And it's kind of scary, and it's kind of rough, and you feel kind of tortured. And you don't really know where to turn. So turn to God. Turn to your spirituality. When you have nobody, you're never alone. So it's going to be a little rough for you. Yeah, this is like emotionally you're bankrupt. You gave all you can give, and you're just depressed. Sacrifice. It's like you feel like you're not getting the recognition and reward that you deserve. People are not valuing you. It's starting to come to light. You know, you probably got to walk away from all these people and start all over again, but it shows you being in solitude. You'll work it out, Gemini, you know? You'll figure this out. If you're single, you're stressed out. It's like you're trying to manifest a lover, but it's this, you really wanted someone so bad, but they're like holding back from you, and you feel rejected. You feel cornered. Like, you feel really, really rejected. Like, how come every time the person that I want, they don't show up for me, and it starts off good, and then all of a sudden they start to hold back, and I start to feel rejected. It could be a Leo that you feel rejected. You know, like, they give you little small doses of attention. Like, you know, if you post online, they may like your stories, they spy on you, but when it comes to making real effort, it's like, what happened? I thought we were okay. And they're not. Now they could be giving you the silent treatment. You feel ghosted. So if you're in a season of solitude, that's always the beginning of a spiritual awakening, Gemini. It's always darkest before dawn, you know? And I hear polyamorous. Be careful. You could have been trying to connect yourself to somebody who actually is polyamorous. If you're in a relationship, they could be, shoot, if you're in a relationship, your partner is about to go off on you. And it could have to do with finances. They could be going off on you. They need you to step it up. They need you to help them more. They need you to help them more financially. So there could be arguments in your relationship about finances. Somebody needs to learn how to manage their their bargain or their end of the bargain better. It could even be like it's almost time to pay rent, and somebody could possibly have a gambling addiction or all kinds of stuff, and it's like, we need the rent. What are you doing? If you're looking for a job, Gemini, that's going to happen. Some of you too might be starting a business. And it's sad because if you thought you were going to be able to start a business with a bunch of people, you may end up having to do it all by yourself. You could have partnered with the wrong people. It's like everybody was hyped up, and now it's time to get put in the work, or people needing to put in the money that they said they would, and there's no money. So you're left by yourself again. It's anytime everything works against you, Gemini, it's a wake-up call. Like, if you're in solitude, you're in the right place. It's like, what choices are you making? What type of people are you investing in that is actually, they don't actually have your back? So it's like, you need to take another look at your social circle, the people that you're trusting in, and you need to reevaluate your life and make the right sacrifices. All right. It's like a cry out for help for you, Gemini, you know, but God helps those who help themselves. So it's like you need to co-create with the universe for a better outcome. You can't rely on the same things or people that show you time and time again that they're not there for you. Yeah, it's time for you to spread your wings. It's time for you to move on. You feel really alone. You could be getting like readings or looking into tarot a lot. Sometimes that can make you spin out of control too, because it can be information overload, you know? Or it's like, it's so much, I don't even know where to begin. Like, how do I take the first step? Where do I start? It's like my whole life is just all over the place. How do I begin again? Yeah, that's where prayer comes in. You pray, and then you wait for your guides to come and intervene and let you know. They'll give you a sign, or they'll put something on your mind. Like, you can't get it off your mind. That's the first step right there, you know? Some of you also financially, you're going broke. Like you're trying to, some of you too could be trying to win back over an ex, but you're afraid that they don't even want anything to do with you. And financially, you could be like trying to stretch a few dollars. It's just a real tough time for you, Gemini. It's like time for you to embrace change. Okay, pet read. It's time for the pet read. Let's see. Ooh. Why is your pet heartbroken? Be careful of maybe your pet feels like you're not giving it attention. Your pet is going through extreme emotions on the inside. They feel like you're not paying attention, or things in the household could be more important right now than them. It can even be like you could be putting more focus on your kids and cleaning up the house. Your pet can feel a little heartbroken and neglected by you. So be careful. Especially if you have a dog, because dogs are very, very, very territorial over their owners. And when they feel neglected, they start to, dogs be having anxiety too. You know, that your dog, I knew it. Your pet feels left out in the cold. It's like you speak to your pet a little bit, but it's like you don't, you're not communicating with them like you used to. And you gave them a nice stable home, you give them food, but you don't connect to them the way that you used to. You know, you used to bring them everywhere with you. You used to do everything with this pet, and it could be like your kids need your attention more, the home needs your attention more, or your job, and your pet can feel really threatened, neglected, and just scared. They just feel like alone. They just feel really, really alone and scared. So be careful of this. I just see a pet with lots of anxiety. And because they're a pet, they don't understand, like, oh, I'm just tied up in a few things, like, so they're just scared. All right. So I hope these messages help all of you. If you want your own personal reading, you can email me. Hype me up, y'all. Hit the hype button. Click hype. I mean, yeah, click hype and like and share. I appreciate all of you. I send you all love and light.